In the blink of an eye, one of the fastest and most electrifying players in football went from sprinting down the sideline to being carted off while fans held their breath. This is what happened to Tyreek Hill, what the latest Tyreek Hill injury update tells us, and what it might mean next for him and the Dolphins. It started as a routine third down play early in the third quarter of Monday night's Jets-Dolphins game. Tua Tagovailoa hit Tyreek Hill on a 10-yard catch near the sideline. Hill made the catch, planted, and as he was tackled out of bounds, his left leg twisted the wrong way beneath him. Teammates rushed in. Trainers immobilized the limb. Hill, ever the competitor, managed a wave and a clap to the crowd before he was placed on a cart and taken to the locker room and ultimately a hospital for evaluation. Early medical reports and team sources have painted a grim picture. Hill suffered a dislocation of his left knee and, according to multiple reports, tore multiple ligaments, including the ACL. The NFL Network and other outlets are reporting that surgery is scheduled and that the injury is expected to end his 2025 season. These are not small injuries. A dislocation with multiple ligament tears typically requires surgical repair and a long, uncertain recovery. To understand the shock here, remember who Tyreek Hill is: a 5-time All-Pro and one of the game's premier home run threats. Through 4 games this season, he already had 21 catches for 265 yards and a touchdown, numbers that don't capture the field-stretching damage he does on every snap. Losing him changes how defenses play Miami and forces the Dolphins to rearrange their entire offensive game plan. What did we all see on the viral Tyreek Hill injury videos? The clips show the awkward twist, the air cast, and the stretcher images that are hard to watch but explain why teams and fans reacted with such concern. If you use those clips in your coverage, be mindful. Showing graphic injury footage can be upsetting to viewers. A quick, sensitive highlight with a trigger warning is usually best practice. So what's next? Short term, Hill is in surgery, and then a multi-month rehab process that will determine whether he can return in 2026. The Dolphins must quickly adjust. They'll need other receivers and schematic tweaks to replace his explosive playmaking on the perimeter, which could affect game plans for the rest of the season and Tua's targets. Long-term, outcomes vary. Some players return to elite form after complex knee surgeries. Others need more time or never fully regain the same burst. The exact prognosis will depend on surgical findings and the rehab timeline. That was the play, the photos, and the latest Tyreek Hill injury update. A heartbreaking moment for a superstar, and a defining moment for a Dolphins season. Tell me in the comments, do you think Tyreek comes back at his old level? Hit subscribe for updates. I'll keep tracking the surgery news and how Miami adapts.